Hello, my name is MJ and you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a first-time viewer, thank you so much for watching this video, but make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're yet to subscribe. I promise this channel is one of the best channels out there, especially if you are a registered nurse. I always share useful and reliable information with you, and I believe that you will find them super helpful. Today I want to share with you 5 things that you probably did not know about applying for jobs in the United Kingdom. So if you're interested in this information, make sure you keep watching this video. In countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Philippines, or India, we have both degree and diploma nursing. Degree goes for about 5 years in some countries 3, 2, or 4, and in other countries the diploma runs for like 3 or 2 years or even 1 year. That diploma in the United Kingdom is considered a degree equivalent. That's why your documents are being verified to see if you are, if you qualify to actually practice in the United Kingdom. And once they verify your document, then it means you're good to go. When I came into the United Kingdom in 2019, I only came in with a diploma. I did not have a degree. A lot of other nurses that we came in also together, they did not have a degree. The funniest part of this is that we're all coming on the same level, band 5, because this is the entry level for nursing in the United Kingdom. Is band 5. We all came in the same band 5, entry level, and get paid the same thing. We all take the same examination to qualify to practice in the United Kingdom. So degree is good. I'm not saying don't get a degree. I'm telling you that if the reason why you're holding back in your country is because you're waiting to get a degree because you've been told that you can only migrate to UK with a degree, then my answer for that is no. That is false. That is fake news. You can migrate to the UK with your nursing diploma. Number 2 is you can migrate to the UK for free. Absolutely free. Free, fully sponsored by an employer to come into the United Kingdom to work for them. Yeah, so once you register with Nursing and Midwifery Council and you apply for jobs with employers that are ready to sponsor your migration to the United Kingdom. Every fee, even if you have spent something before, every fee attached to your migration will be reimbursed by your employer. And some other employers will pay for everything at each step when you're going through it. This also applies to the United States. That employers are agencies that are ready to run you the check through all the processing and or reimburse you for the whole thing. So does that not equate to does that not mean you're migrating for free? It does. If your excuse is, MJ, I don't have enough money to process this migration, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, those are just excuses, because you can migrate to this country without actually spending so much money that you really think that you need to spend. Number 3 that you probably did not know about migrating to the United Kingdom is you can migrate with 0 post-qualification experience. Yeah, there are employers in the UK that will even specify in their application that if you are a new grad, what does new grad mean? New grad means that you newly graduated. That means you don't have a post-qualification experience yet, right? They want you to apply for the job. So yes, you can migrate with 0 experience, no experience after school at all, and you will secure a job in the United Kingdom. How do you do this? We'll get to it. Number 4 is that your experience as a student nurse. Yeah, back in school, you go for clinicals, you get all this training even in school, clinicals, practicals and everything. That experience as a student, they all count. So when you're writing your CV, when you're reviewing your CV, you need to put in all the information about your clinicals. When I review CV for new nurses and they're like, MJ, I've not worked at all, I'm like, forget about the fact that you've not worked at all. What do you mean you've not worked at all? Did you practice nursing for 3 years or a year? Did you go for clinicals? Did you have practicals? All of these trainings, they all count to be added in your CV. So that's why you need to keep all the dates of your clinicals. When you went for this, maybe you went for an oncology posting, you need to write the date, the duration, the starting and the end. Put it somewhere. These are information that you need to have handy, because when you're applying for jobs, you will use them in your CV. If you've gone for obstetrics and gynecology training and you're applying for a job in obstetrics and gynecology ward, yeah, that experience will count for you. So please, your experience as a student nurse absolutely 100% counts towards your application. So please put them in your CV. Fifth one is that you can absolutely do the whole migration process yourself. Either you're applying to a private employer or a government employer, NHS, anyone, all the migration steps, the registration, everything, you can do it by yourself without paying anyone any dime. You don't have to pay an agency, you don't have to pay an individual anything for them to get you a job in the UK. You can do it by yourself. And that is why channels like mine exist, to put you through. All my videos are about supporting you and giving you information that will let you do things by yourself. So make use of this information. That information, useful information about migrating to the UK and practicing nursing in the UK is, like I said earlier, we have the private and the NHS sectors. The private have been run privately by individuals, private funding, not from the government. And the best thing about private hospitals is that they pay more, because they don't use the banding system. The banding system, which is band 1, band 2, I'm just making an example, all this band 3, band 4, band 5 that you see, the banding system is being only used by the NHS, which is a government sector. The NHS is fully funded by the government. Although in the NHS we also have private sector, but generally the NHS is funded by the government. So which one do I prefer? Which one do I recommend that you get? If you get an offer from private and NHS, which one will I recommend that you should go with? Definitely I would recommend NHS, because with NHS you will get enough support from your employers. You will get training, career progression. I really always recommend NHS because I've had experience with working with private hospitals, and I can tell you that NHS is your best bet if you're coming newly as a registered nurse into United Kingdom. If you want more updates about the difference between private hospitals and NHS employers, I have a video that fully explains the difference between these two. You're coming in newly as a registered nurse to the UK, you're coming in through the entry level. So if you're applying through the entry level registration and you don't have additional qualification, maybe like masters, PhD, because if you have a PhD or you have masters, I recommend that even when you're registering, apply for jobs that matches your qualification. I have heard of nurses who get band 6 roles, band 7 roles right from their country because they have the necessary requirements for this. So please, you can apply for these other roles if you believe that you are overqualified for the entry level, which is band 5. So you need to still register the same way with Nursing and Midwifery Council UK, but when you're applying for jobs, you're not applying for a band 5 job, you are applying for band 6, band 7 roles, if you get what I mean. So please make wise use of this information. So entry level band 5, but if you have more qualification, aim higher. Okay, another useful piece of information that I'll share with you before I round up this video is that in the UK you need to get professional indemnity cover, because in the UK anyhowness is not allowed. Okay, and what I mean by anyhowness is that you cannot do anyhow. Patients know their rights, everyone knows their rights, and you can be liable. Patients can sue you, you can also sue the patient if you know your rights. So professional indemnity covers you, insures you against this kind of liabilities. So I hope that you found this video useful. If you did, give me a like. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe. You'd love to get your CV reviewed or your supporting statement reviewed. Kindly check this video's description, the caption for this video, for all the links to access these services. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.